shirt successfully ruined by waffle batter before I've even gone outside. See this? That's protein all over my shirt. That's fine, because I'm a fatty and I have to make sure all of it's out of the cup or I'm unhappy. All my bikini girls will completely understand. It's all about the volume, guys. I could easily drink a giant protein shake and have 1.5 servings of protein, or I could add in 1 serving of egg whites and get 5 extra grams of protein and turn it into a giant waffle and a half. So, when you're on low calories, you need to make sure you make the most out of your food so you can eat a giant plate of waffles. You're welcome.
This part is insane, and it reclines back.
Yeah, it does. Sorry about that. I was going back up. 53,000 K challenge. I don't know why I said K after.
Got through security. We got through.
Cheese and bacon. I'm the one that eats burgers all the time.
Just waiting for our order. We got it to go, so that we'll eat it and we'll. Of course, the one right next to us is closed, so we have to go all the way down to the other end of the airport. Try rebooking, and hopefully we can just get this.
What is up, guys? I am on shirt number 2. Scripted fitness tank top. And that is because, as you saw earlier, I don't know how to eat waffles like a normal person. I am determined to get every little last morsel of the waffle batter out of the cup when I am done. So I use my finger and I scoop it out, and then I always drop it all over my shirt. So that shirt didn't even make it out of the house this morning. I had to change. So that's cool. So, in other news, it is August 1st, and I had my 11-day check-in today, and I should have done 14-day out check-ins, but on 15 days out, I decided to eat everything in the world. I told you guys about that in my last video. I've just been stuck in this cycle, and I would eat all this food and feel guilty, weight would be up, and then I would do it again, and I've just felt so restricted recently, which I know is to be expected during prep, but the mental game was just winning, and right now I am winning because the last 3 days I've hit my macros perfectly. Today is going to be a low carb day, so 4 low carb days, and tomorrow will be a high carb day, so I will get 120 carbs and 30 protein, or no, 120 carbs, 135 protein, 30 fat. And right now on my keto days, I'm doing about 24 carbs, 60 fat, 150 protein. I know that sounds really drastic to a lot of you, but on prep, sometimes you have to really take things to the extreme to get to the extreme level of leanness you need to be to get on stage. And I actually really enjoy my keto days, so it's not that big of a deal. I like having the 60 grams of fat. I eat a lot of peanut butter, as I've said before, and it's totally okay. So we're gonna be just fine with that. So my 4 keto days, and then tomorrow is my high carb day, and then I'll have 4 more low days and 1 more high day, and then I think 1 more low day, and then it should be Saturday. I'm not doing math in my head right now, but on Saturday I'm checking in again, and that's when I will get my peak week plan from my coach. I did check in today, and I'm actually I'm up less than a pound from my lowest weight ever in prep right now. And when I sent my coach my check-ins, I told her that I messed up. If I hadn't told her, I don't know if she would have noticed, because I'm actually, when I weighed in this morning, I was up like 0.6 pounds from last week's check-in, which was my lowest weigh-in. So I don't think she would have really noticed, but I told her anyway. And she actually said things looked okay. Kitty! They're loud. She actually said that I looked good. I will attach today's check-in photos now. Alright, so I just showed you guys those check-in photos. I've just been sending front pose, side pose, back pose every week when I do check-ins. And I was really excited because today I could actually see an oblique in my side pose, which is super exciting. I've never seen that. I honestly didn't think I was going to see that because I just have a really short upper body. Like, my torso is really short and I have really long legs. So I was really pleasantly surprised to see that. I have been really focusing on working on my obliques the last few weeks, so I've been really making sure I get my ab workouts in, and when I do them, making sure that I'm doing a lot of oblique work because I know that's my weak point. I have much more dominant central ab muscles than on my side obliques, so I've just been really trying to work on that. I know you can't really build muscle in prep when you're on this much of a deficit, but really working on them will make sure that they stay there, and I think I was lagging on that for a while. So I've been doing better on that, so I'm glad to see that the hard work was showing. So it is about 4 p.m. right now. I did a lot of paperwork type things this morning. I had some nursing school stuff, catching up on some emails. Been super busy all morning, but I have an awesome announcement that I am going to be making, which is giving me a lot more free time. I'll make that later this week, but I'm having a lot more free time so I can really focus on my prep for these next 2 weeks and make the most out of them. And it has been really hard, as you guys can tell from my last few videos, but I am 11 days out and I am so ready to kill these last few days of prep and really make them count. Taking it a second at a time, taking it a minute at a time, taking it an hour at a time, and just a day at a time. And I'm not like stressing about the days that are to come. I'm just worried about today and making sure today turns out okay. And that's really been helping me the last few days, just focusing on the day at hand and not worrying about what's to come. It'll all work out and it's gonna be okay. So, Shadow! Stop it! My dog's an asshole sometimes. So, that is where I've been at. I'm, like I said, just taking it one day at a time. I'm really trying to be positive. I'm sorry about the negative attitudes I've had in the last few videos. I've just been trying to be really realistic with you guys, and I'm not going to hide it and act like I'm doing wonderful when I'm not, because I have not been doing wonderful the last few days. Have been good, and that's just how prep goes. Some days are going to be wonderful, some days are going to be awful. Some days I wake up and I'm like, man, spray me now and let's get on stage. I'm going to win right now. And some days I wake up and I'm like, wow, today I'm an obese sea cow. So it's your body image becomes so distorted when you're in prep and just seeing yourself get leaner and leaner every day. And then when you have stalls in progress, or your progress actually goes up and your weight is up, you can't win every single day, and that's totally okay. It's about the long run, not about every single day. So work really hard in today, and that will pay off in the long run. So even if I wake up one morning and my weight is up, I'm going to remember that that is okay, because it is all going to work out. I am expecting my weight to be a little bit lower tomorrow than it was today, so fingers crossed, we'll see, since today is a low carb day. And then I'm expecting on Wednesday my weight is probably going to be up a pound or two, because I have a high carb day tomorrow. And last high carb day is when I really messed up and I had a lot of food. So I am going to actually track and plan out my entire high carb day tomorrow today and stick to that plan all day. I am going to plan in some sweet treats for myself, probably a pint of Arctic Zero ice cream. Kitty, stop it. So I'm probably going to plan in some Arctic Zero ice cream for the end of the day. And I really just want rice. Like, rice sounds so good. I just want to eat straight up white rice and chicken. I know that sounds so basic, but I miss having just rice. I miss carbs. I just want white rice and I want pasta. So I probably won't eat pasta tomorrow, but we're going to eat some white rice tomorrow. A lot of rice cakes, because I like rice cakes. And definitely some Arctic Zero or Halo Top, whichever I decide. I'm really mad because my blender is still not back from being fixed. I shipped it out on July 19th. And I still haven't heard back from them, and today is August 1st. So I've been waiting for almost 2 weeks, and I still haven't heard anything back. So that's another thing I'm going to do today. I'm going to email them and figure out what's taking so long, because I haven't been able to have protein ice cream or any of my slushies that I usually have, which help keep me sane because they're 0 calories and sweet for the slushies, and the protein ice cream is just protein. So I'm really hoping they get their shit together and send me my new blender, because I'm getting really angry about it. Ninja, stop it. Send me my new one. So, gonna look into that today, and I'm probably gonna go work out really soon here because I still haven't lifted or done cardio today. I'm 2 meals in, but I just need to get it in. And it's really nice outside today, so I might be creative and do some sort of cardio outside. We will see. But I will take you guys with me throughout the rest of the day, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Alright guys, so I am getting ready to go ahead and go work out, but first I'm going to dedicate a mini clip to my husband, because I'm going to wait before I go work out or do anything and wash these here dishes, because I love him and he wants me to do my dishes more. So side note on that, completely unfitness related, if you are arguing a lot or you're getting into arguments with your spouse or significant other or your friend or your parent, whatever, come to a compromise and figure it out. If you just keep doing it over and over again, it's going to get worse, and part of my husband and I's compromise is he wants me to work on doing my dishes more right when I'm done eating and not leaving them all day, and I want him to work on helping vacuum and stuff like that around the house more, and that's what we've been doing, and it's working out great. So if you are having problems, face them head on and figure out a way to fix them, not just for things like the dishes, but everything. If you're having an issue, just talk it out, figure it out. It might take 3 days of you hating each other and arguing all the time. Love you. But figure it out. It'll be okay. So I'm going to do these dishes now and make sure they're not in the sink when my husband gets home from work. So we'll see you guys soon.
I don't get it. It's so black and blue how I'm drawn into you. Magnetic, you're magnetic.
someone who just did a lot of cardio. I did 20 minutes of HIIT cardio on the bleachers, and I did 4 single step sprints, 4 skip a step sprints, 2 side walks all the way up, which don't look like much, but they are hard and they hurt, and you will be tired when you get to the top. And then I just rotated between single step sprints and double step sprints for the last like 10 minutes or so, and then immediately after that I did just 20 minutes of walking on the track as lists. So I really wanted to utilize how high my heart rate was from doing the sprint, so I just wanted to get in 20 minutes of walking to burn a lot of calories, because my heart rate is already up from high interval training, so I was still able to burn a lot of calories just walking, and my legs felt like jello, so I didn't want to get in the car anyway. But I got super annoyed because I got a phone call when I was doing the sprints, and I was like, who is calling me? If this is my husband or my mom, I'm going to hang up on them and be very angry that they interrupted. And come to find out, the call was from Arlen, Missouri, so I answered, and it was actually one of the Titones. They were calling me to confirm my placement for my competition, so if that didn't light a fire under my ass, nothing would. So, man, halfway through the cardio, I was really dying, and then I got that phone call, and she confirmed all my information, that they got my registration, and when the athletes meeting is, and where is it, and everything, and cut off the phone. I was like, okay, it's real, need to kick it into gear because I gotta get it done. So had a really good cardio session, and I'm gonna go get my lift in, so I will see you guys at the gym. What is up, guys? So I am a hot mess from the gym earlier. I didn't film at the gym. I was mostly just dead, and I didn't want to mess with setting up the camera and moving it around and trying to be sneaky. I didn't want to be like messing with it. I really just needed to focus and get my workout in and make sure that it counted, because when you're 11 days out, you only have so many workouts to make count. So I did the 20 minutes of HIIT at the track on the bleachers, and then I walked for 20 minutes for my list to really utilize that higher heart rate that I had going. And then I left there and went straight to the gym and did my chest and shoulder workout. And I'm not the kind of person to do cardio before you lift. I always tell people to wait and do cardio after you lift. But I really wanted to do cardio outside today, and I didn't think it was going to drain me as much as it did. But being this close to a competition, how long I've been in a calorie deficit, it definitely took its toll on me. So I was tired and really just needed to get into that workout and make sure it was good. So my workout was really slow, but I got it done. And I made sure that like my sets were good. It just, my time between sets was a little longer than normal. So it took me a while, but I did get some ab work in at the end as well. So chest, delts, and abs today are in the books. I do still have 20 minutes of HIIT cardio that I need to do today, but I now have a bike, which I'll show you guys, not in this video, I'll show you another video. Mark bought me a bike off of Amazon, so I now have a stationary cycling bike, so I can actually do cardio at home when I need to. So I did that last night, and it worked out really well. It's really nice to have that. I'm not as stressed about making it to the gym during certain hours. It's definitely a stress saver for me, because before, if I couldn't lift at the gym, I could just make it a rest day. But I still have to do cardio 7 days a week, so I always had to make sure I was able to make it to the gym during the hours they were open. So now having the bike here, I can do cardio and not have to stress as much about it, because I actually like using the bike for cardio, so it works out fine. So I am going to make one of my mini announcements. I was hoping I would look nicer, but I told you guys I was going to make announcements, and I've been holding off forever. I was going to do it earlier today, but I just ended up doing 9 million things. So I have used a lot of supplements in the past. I have used All Max, I've used PE Science, I've used First Form, I've used Cellucor, I've used like GNC brand, I've used like every single big brand of protein. I've tried so many of them. I've never been the kind of person to commit to a brand just because I like being able to have options, but I was made an offer that I could not refuse by an amazing, reputable brand. So I actually had someone from BPI Sports reach out to me, and I was more than flattered, to say the least. I am honored that they would like to have me as part of their team. So I am now both an affiliate and an ambassador for BPI Sports. So I am super excited, and what that means is they're going to send me products every month, and I get to show you guys and give you honest reviews on the products that they send me every month. And I also now have a discount code to offer you guys. So with the code, you can get 20% off your entire purchase on BPI Sports, and I think it's either $39 or $49 or more. You get free shipping. So it's really a really good deal. You get 20% off your entire purchase, and if you're buying like more than 2 things, you're going to be spending enough money to get free shipping. So on most orders, you're going to end up with free shipping on top of the 20% off. So my code, I am actually trying to get changed right now because it's not the easiest to remember, and I want something that's easier to remember. You don't have to really think about it. My code is JessicaCR. I will put that on the screen here, but it's just JESSICACR. So I'm going to put that here. I'm working on getting a link that you can actually click on. So make sure you check the description box. I will try to have a link there for you guys to click on to go straight to the site. And that should make it so you automatically get my discount. But if for some reason it doesn't go through, like I said, I'm going to put my code here, and my code will be in the description box. So I am so very excited to be working with BPI Sports. They're such a reputable company. They've been around for a long time. They know what they're doing. They have amazing products, and I'm just really excited to be working with such an amazing company, and I can't wait to see where this goes in the future. So if any of my BPI friends are watching, thank you guys for the opportunity. I am so honored to accept, and I cannot wait to see where I can go with this company. I think there's so many options, and it's just such a great company that is really growing right now. So I'm really looking forward to working with them, and I hope you guys that have never used BPI products are willing to try it out, because they definitely put out really, really high quality products. They're awesome products. They taste good, and they're really going to be made out of the best supplements. So if you haven't used them yet, you should definitely check them out. If you use them now, you should definitely take advantage of my code so you can start getting a discount on their products. And you should at least check out their website because they have cool stuff. On that wonderful note, I am going to go ahead and end the video here. Like I said, my code's going to be here on the screen. My code's going to be in the description box below. I'm going to try to set up a link for you guys so you can just click right there and check out their products. I'm really excited to be sharing some really good product reviews with you so you know the best flavors to try out, and I am just looking forward to share it all with you guys. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you can subscribe because I do have one other biggish announcement coming up. It's not as much fitness industry related, but it's a pretty big announcement for me. So if you would like to be the first one to see it, you better subscribe. So give this video a big thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's so black and blue how I'm drawn into you, magnetic. You're magnetic.